certainly. I mean, the lines of my body are as well drawn as his. No less young, more strong. Not the least of his fortunes, beyond him in the adventure time, above him in the like the servant and general servants, and more remarkable in single oppositions. Yet, this imperceiving thing, loving him, posthumous, in my despite. Posthumous, the head which now grows upon my shoulders will within the hour be off. My mistress enforced. And all this done, spurn her home again to her father, who may be a little angry at my so rough usage. But with my mother having power over his testiness, shall turn it to all accommodation. Our sword, and for sore purpose. Fortune put this into my hand. My horse is tied up safe. This is the very description of their meeting place. And the fellow dares not see.
You are not well. Remain here in the cave. We'll come to you after hunting.
Brother, stay here. Are we not brothers?
So, man and man should be, but clay and clay differs in dignity. This dust is broken light. Oh, I'm very sick.
Go you to hunt. I'll abide with him.
I am ill, but your being by me cannot amend me. Society is no comfort to one not sociable. I pray you, trust me here. I'll rob none but myself, and let me die, stealing so poorly.
I love you, and I have spoken. How much the quantity?
It could be sin to say so. How yoked me and my good brother's fault. I know not why I love this youth, but as I've heard you say, love's reason is without reason. Brother, farewell.
I wish you sport.
Do help, so please you, sir.
These are kind creatures. Gods, what lies I have heard. Our courtiers say all savage but at court. But these are different. I am sick still, heart sick, Bassanio. I'll now taste of thy drug.
To the field. To the field. We'll leave you for this time. Go now and rest.
Well, or ill, I am bound to you.
It shall be ever.
Will not be long away.
This year, our destruct appears to be accidental. Now, it is great morning. Come away. Who's there?
I cannot find those renegades. That villain hath mocked me. I am faint.
Those renegades. Means enough. I partly know them. This is Chloe, the son of the queen. Fearsome ambush. I saw him not these many years, but I am sure 'tis he. For he held us out once. His.
He is but one. You and my brother serve for companies of me. Pray you away. Let me alone.
What are you? that flabby dust. Some villain mountaineer. I have heard of such. What villain, what slave art thou? Thou art a robber. A lawbreaker. A villain. Yield, thief.
To who? To thee? What art thou? Haven't I an arm as big as thine, a heart as big? Thy words, I grant, are bigger. For I were not my dagger in my mouth. Say what thou art. Why I should yield? To thee.
Thou injurious thief, knowest me not, But my clothes.
Hence didn't thank the man that gave them. Thou art some fool. I love to be
Thou art a cake of blossom. Knowest me not by my by my name.
What is thy name?
Clouthead, thy villain.
Cloten, thou double villain. Be thy name. I cannot tremble at it, or at toad, or atom, spider. Twould move me, Susan. Those that I reverence, those I fear. The wise. At fools, I laugh, not fear them.
And die the death. When I have slain thee with my proper hand, I will go to those that even now fled here hence, and on the gates of Ludstown set thy heads, for all to see. Yield, rustic, mountain, here. Die!
No companies abroad.
Well, you do mistaken, sure.
I cannot tell. Long it is since I saw him. But time hath nothing blurred those lines of favor which then he wore. The snatches in his voice and bursts of speaking were as his. I am absolute. 'Twas very Cloten.
In this place we left them. I wish my brother made good time with him. You say he is so foul.
But see, my brother.
This Cloten was a fool, empty purse. There was no money in it. Not Hercules could have 900 friends, for he had none. Yet I'm not doing this. He bore my head as I do his.
What hast thou done?
I perfect what? Cut off one Cloten's head. Son to the queen after his own report. Called me traitor, mountaineer, and swore with his own single hand he'd take us in this place our heads were, thank the gods, they grow, and set them on Ludstown.
We are all undone.
Why, worthy father, what have we to lose? The law protects not us, then why should we be tender to let an arrogant piece of flesh direct us, play judge and executioner all himself? For we do fear the law. What company discovered you abroad?
None in the world. But in all safe reason he must have some attendance.
Let ordinance come as the gods foresay it. Howsoever, my brother has done well.
With his own sword which he did wave against my throat, I've taken his head from him. I'll send it into the creek and let it to the sea. And tell the fishes he's the queen's son, Cloten. Ha! That's all I reck.
I fear shall be revenge. Would, Polydor, thou hadst not done it. Valor becomes thee well enough.
Would I have done it? Would the revenge alone pursue me? Polydor, I love thee brotherly, but envy much thou hast robbed me of this deed. I would revenge, if that possible strength might meet, would seek us through and put us to our answer.
Well, 'tis done. We'll hunt no more today, nor seek for danger where there is no profit. I prithee, to our rock. You and Fidel play the cook. I'll stay till hasty Polydor returns and bring him to dinner presently.
Poor sick Fidel. I'll wearingly to him. To gain his color, I'll let a perish of such Cloten's blood, and breathe myself for charity.
Oh, thou goddess, of divine nature, how thyself thou blazonest in these two princely boys. 'Tis wonder that an invisible instinct should frame them, to royalty unlearned, valor untaught, civility not seen from other men. It heals a crop, as if it had been so. Yet, still, it's strange what Cloten's being here portends, or what his death will bring us.
Where is my brother? I have sent Cloten's cloth pulled down the street, an embassy to his mother. His body's hostage for his return.
Your brother brings a dire case in his arms of what we blame him for.
The bird is dead that we have made so much on.
Oh, sweetest fairest Lily.
Melancholy. Blessed thing. Jove knows what a man thou mightst have made, but thou diest a most rare boy. Melancholy. How found you him?
Stark as you see. But silent.
Wet.
On the floor. His arms that bleed. I find he slept. With fairest flowers will summer lasts, and I live here. Fidel, I'll sweeten thy sight grief.
Prithee have done. Let us bury him, and not protract with admiration what is now beget. To the grave.
Say, where shall we lay him?
Thy good Erophile, our mother.
Great griefs I see menacing the less. For Cloten is quite forgotten. He was a queen's son, boys, and though he came our enemy, remember, he was paid for that. Though mean and mighty rotting together have one dust, yet reverence that angel of the world doth make distinction of place between high and low. Our foe was princely. Though you took his life as being our foe, it bury him as a prince.
Come, lay him down.
Come, away. The ground that gave them us is them again. Their pleasures here are past, so is their pain.
Yes, sir. Some overhead and we took away. Oh, I've gone all night. Soft, all night and sleep. I know that fellow. Oh, gods and goddesses. What I dreamed? His face. A headless man. The garments of Posthumus. You know the shape of his leg. This is his hand. Oh, Posthumus, where is thy head? How should this be, Bassanio? Thou conspired with Cloten, and dost here cut off my lord. Oh, the drug he gave me, which he said was precious and courted to me, have I not found it murderous to the senses? Thackerberg at home, this is Bassanio's deed, and Cloten's. To them the legions garrison is down as they will. Have crossed the sea of Tinian here at Milford Haven with your ships. They are in readiness.
Would expect you. Would expect you then. What?
The Senate has stirred up the confiners and the gentlemen of Italy, such willing spirits of noble services that come under the conduct of Bodiano, Siena's brother,
I ask again. Would expect you then.
with the next benefit of the wit.
This forwardness makes our hopes fair. Command our present numbers to muster. Bid the captains look to it. Now, Susanna, what is the dream you played at the sorcerers?
Last night, the very God showed me a vision. I fast and pray to their intelligence. Thus, I saw Jove's bird, their own eagle, winged from the spongy south to this far west. Thou vanished in the sunbeams, which portends, alas, my sins, or these my divination, success to the Roman host.
Dream often so, and never false. Soft toe, what trunk lies here? That is top. The rune speaks it was once a worthy building. Now, page. Let's see the boy's face.
He is alive, my lord.
The then instructors of this body. Young one, the promise of thy fortunes. For it seems they crave with you men. Who is this thou makest thy bloody pillow? What is thy interest in this said wreck? king. Who is it? What art thou?
I am nothing. Or not. Nothing to thee or better. This was my master, a very valiant Briton, and a good, that here by mountaineers lies slain. Alas, there are no more such masters. I may wander from east to Occident, cry out for service, try many, all good, serve truly, never find such another master.
Alack, youth, thou movest no less with thy complaining, and thy master than sleep. Speak his name, good friend.
Richard Duchamp. If I do lie, do no harm by it, though the gods here, I hope they'll pardon it. Thank you, sir.
Thy name.
Liddell, sir.
Thou dost prove thyself the very same. Thy faith well fits thy name, thy name thy faith. Wilt take thy chance with me? I will not say thou shalt be so well mastered, but to be sure, no less well.
I'll follow, sir, but first, and please the gods, I'll hide my master from the flies, and I'll weep and sigh, and so leaving his service, follow you. So please you entertain me.
I, good youth, and rather fatherly than masterly. My friends, the boy hath taught us manly duties. Come, let us find out the prettiest days plot we can, and with our pikes and our partisans, make for him a grave. Come, arm him. Boy, wipe thine eyes. Some falls are means the happier to arise.
Again, I'm bringing word how it is with her. A fever with the absence of the sun. Madness in which her life is endangered. How deeply does that want to touch me? Imogen, the greatest part of my comfort, gone. So needful for this present. The sun is gone. We know not where nor how. But for thee, fellow, we must needs know of her departure and seem so ignorant.
Sir, my life is yours. I humbly set it at your will. Before my mistress, I nothing know where she remains, why gone, nor when she purposes return. Beseech your highness, hold me your loyal servant.
Good my liege, he was here the day she was missing. I dare be bound his true and shall perform all subjection loyally. For a cloven there was no diligence in seeking him, and no doubt will be found.
The time is troublesome. We'll slip before season, but our jealousy does yet depend.
So please your majesty, Roman legions all from Gallia drawn, are landed on your coast with the supply of Roman gentlemen, by Senate sent.
Now for the counsel of my son and queen, I am amazed with matter.
So please your majesty, your preparation can afford no less than what you hear of. Come more, for more you're ready. The want is but to put those powers in motion as the wrong command.
I thank you. Let's withdraw and meet the time as it seeks us. We fear not what can from Italy annoy us, but we grieve at chances here. Away!
I heard no letter from my master since I wrote him Imogen was slain. 'Tis strange. Nor hear I from my mistress, who did promise you on the awful tidings. Neither know I what is better to Cloten, but remain perplexed in all. The heavens still must work, wherein I am false, I am honest, not true to be true. These present wars shall find I love my country, even to the note o' the king. Or I'll fall in them, all other doubts, by time let them be cleared. Fortune brings in some boats that are not yet steered.
The noise is round about us.
Let us from it. Signs will hire to the mountain. There secure us. Oh, I am none of many army. Many.
Son to the army. I, my brother, are not known. Yourself so of thought, and thou art so overgrown, cannot be questioned.
By the sun that shines all hither. What thing it is that I never did see a man die? Scarce ever look on blood.
I am
shame to look upon the holy sun, to have the benefit of its blessed beams, remaining so long such a poor unknown.
By heavens, I'll go. If you will bless me, sir, and give me leave, I'll take the better care. But if you will not, the hazard therefore do fall upon me by the hands of Romans.
So say I amen.
No reason I, since upon your lives you set so slight a valuation, should reserve my cracked one with more care. Have with you, boys. For your country wars you chance to die, there be my bed too, and there lie. Leave! Leave! The time seems long, their blood thinks scorn, till it fly out and shed, the prince is born.
Yea, bloody cloth. I'll keep thee, for I wish thou shouldst be colored thus. You merry ones, if you should choose to take my course, how many must worry why? Much worse than they for rhyme but a little. O Pisanio, every good servant does not all commands. Today, I am brought hither among Italian gentry to fight against my lady's kingdom. I'll give no wound to thee. I'll disrobe myself of these Italian weeds and put on those of a Briton peasant. Then I can fight against the side I came. O Imogen, that I had you here. Gods, put the strength of Leonati in me.
And guilt within my bosom takes off my manhood. I have belied a lady, the princess of this country, and the heir on it eventually enfeebles me. Or could this Carl, a very drudge of nature, have subdued me in my profession? Knighthoods and honors, born as I wear mine, are titles but of scorn. If that thy gentry Britain goes before this lout, as he exceeds our lords, the chance is that we scarce are men, and you are gods. Stand! Ready down into the ground, the latest garden. Nothing roughs us, the villainy of our failure.
Stand! Stand and fight! Ah!
To the fresh supplies.
To sedate and strengthen of the times. To reinforce supply.
Camest thou warm and stand? It was a strange chance. A narrow lane, an old man of toys.
Nay, do not wonder at it. You were made rather to wonder at the things you hear than to work on. Will you rhyme upon it? Invented for a mockery?
Nay, do not envy, sir.
Lack! What in? Who dares stand as if I'll be his friend? For if I'll do as he is made to do, I know quickly fly my friendship too. You put me into rhyme.
Farewell, you're angry.
Still going. This is the Lord. Oh, what noble misery to be in the field and ask what news of me? Today, how many men who have given their honors to preserve their carcasses took heel to do it, and yet died too? Me, my own wooed charm, could not find death, for I did hear him struck, or feel him where he groaned. I will find death. Be now a favor to the Britons. No more, Britain. I must resume the part I came with. O Imogen, great the slaughter be the Romans made today. Great the answer be the Britons must take. For me, my ransom's death. On neither side I'll spend my final breath. But neither here shall keep nor bear again, but ended by some means for Imogen.
Great Jupiter we praise, Lucy's forsaken. He thought the old man and his sons were angels. There's a fourth man in silly habit to give thee from them. So 'tis reported, but none of them can be found. Stand, who is there?
A Roman? You're not now been drooping your things to answer them.
Lay hands on him, a dog. A siege of Rome shall not return to tell what crows have pegged him here. He brags of his services if you were of note. Bring him to the king.
And that now be stolen. We have lots upon you. So grace you find out.
Most welcome, bondage, for thou art away. Thank to liberty, death him is the key. To unbar these locks, my conscience, thou art fettered. More than my shanks and wrists, you good God, give me this pension instrument to pick my bolts. Then free forever. 'Tis not enough, I'm sorry. O Imogen, I'll speak to thee in silence.
Hath my poor boy done aught but well, whose face I never saw? I died whilst in the wounded state, attending nature's law, whose father then, as men report, should have been and shielded him from the earth beckoning smart.
Lucina let not me her aid, but took me in my throat. But from me was tossed in his throat, came crying monstrous foes, a king of pity.
Great nature, like his ancestry, molded the stuff so fair that it did shape the world as great Sicilius is there.
When once he was mature for man, and written where was he, I could stand up his parallel, for fruitful object he, and I of Imogen at best could do his deed.
And this from this village came. Our parents and us claim that striking in our country's laws, though bravely and enslaved, our guilty and tenaciously right, with honor to maintain.
Like Comet, Cosmos hath the Cymbeline performed. When Jupiter, thou king of gods, why hast thou thus adjourned? The graces for his merits due, being all to God's turn.
Thy crystal window open, look out. No longer exercise upon a valiant race thy harsh and potent injury.
Since Jupiter our son is good, put off his miseries.
Peep through thy modern mansion, help, or we poor ghosts will cry to the shining synod of the rest against thy deity.
Help, Jupiter, for we appeal, and from thy justice fly.
No more, you petty spirits of region low, offend our hearing. Hush! How dare you ghost accuse the thunderer, whose bolts you know sky pipe batters all rebelling coasts. Poor shadows of Elysium, hence and rest upon your never withering banks of flowers. Here, be not with mortal accidents oppressed. No care of yours it is, you know 'tis ours. Whom best we love we cross, to make our gifts the more delayed delighted. Be content, your low-laid son our Godhead will uplift. His comforts thrive, his trials well are spent. Our jovial star reigned at his birth, and in our temple was he married. Rise, fade, he shall be lord of Lady Imogen, and happier much by his affliction made. This tablet lay upon his breast, wherein our pleasure his full fortune doth confide. And so away, No further with your den express impatience lest you stir up my Mount Eagle to my palace Crystalline.
Thanks, Jupiter.
Gone. The wind hits as soon as they came. A book. Rare one. When, as a lion's whelp shall, to himself unknown, without seeking find, be embraced by a piece of tender air, and when from stately cedar shall be topped branches, which, being dead many years, shall after revive, be jointed to the old stock and freshly grow, then shall be posthumous, and 'tis miseries, written be fortunate and flourish in peace and plenty. I'll keep thee, 'tis but for sympathy.
Come, sir, are you ready for death?
I'm eager to die and thou art to live.
Indeed, sir, he that sleeps feels not fatigue, but a man that were to sleep earthly and hang there to help him to death. I think he would trade places with us opposite. So look you, sir, know not which way you shall go.
Yes, indeed do I, fellow.
Knock off his manacles, bring your prisoner to the king.
That brings good news. I'm may be set free.
I'll be hanged.
But thou shalt be freer than a jailer. No bolts for the dead.
Stand by my side,
You, the gods have made.
preservers of my throne. Woe is my heart, that the poor soldier so richly fought, whose rags shame gild his arms, whose naked breast stepped before larders approved, cannot be found. He shall be happy that can find him, if our grace can make him so.
I never saw such noble fury in so poor a thing. Such precious deeds from one their promise is naught but beggary and poor looks.
No tidings of him?
He hath been searched among the dead and the living, but no trace of him.
My grief, I am the heir of his reward, which I will add to you, liver, heart, and brain of Britain. By whom I grant you lives, 'tis now the time to ask from which you are. Report it.
Sir, in Cambria are we born, and gentlemen, further to most we are neither true nor modest, unless I may add, we are honest.
Bow your knees, my knights, arise. I create you companions to my person, and will fit you with estates becoming your person. There's business in these faces. Why so sad? You are victors. You look like Romans and not of the court of Britain.
Hail, great king. To sour your happiness, I must report the queen is dead.
How ended she?
With horror madly dying like her life, which being cruel to the world she did confess, which I will report, so please you. These would betray me if I err.
Please, say.
First she confessed she never loved you. Only affected greatness got by you, not you. Married your royalty was wife to your place and hoard your person.
She alone knew this, but she spoke it dying. I would not believe her lips in opening it.
Your daughter who she bore in hand to love with such integrity, she did confess was a scorpion to her sight. Whose life, but that her flight prevented it, she had taken off by poison.
Oh, most delicate fiend, who is it that can read a woman? Is there more?
More, sir, and worse. She had for you a mortal mineral, which being took, would feed on life and lingering so waste you. She purposed by attendants weeping, kissing, to where come you with her show, and soon fit her son into the adoption of the crown. But seeing that his flight prevented this, she opened in spite of heaven and man, and so despairing died.
Heard you all this, her women?
We did, so please, Your Highness.
Mine eyes were not in the fault, for she was beautiful, nor my heart that heard her flattery, that through her like her see me. It had been vicious to mistreat her, yet daughter, thought it was folly in me. Heaven meant all. thou comest not kind for the tribute that the Britons have raised out, though with the loss of many a bold one, whose kinsmen have made suit, that your good souls be appeased with slaughter, of you their captives. So think of your estates.
Consider, sir, the chance of war. The day was yours by accident. But, since the gods will have with us that nothing but our lives may be called ransom, let it come. Suffices a Roman with a Roman's heart can suffer. Augustus lives to think on it, and so much for my peculiar care. But this one thing only I will entreat. My boy, a Briton born, let him be ransomed. Never master had a page so kind, so duteous, diligent, so tender over his occasions, true, so feat, so nurse-like. Let his virtue join with my request, which I make bold, your highness cannot deny. He hath done no Briton harm, though he have served a Roman. Save him, and spare no blood beside.
I have surely seen him. His favor is familiar to me. Boy, thou hast looked thyself into thy grace. I know not why. Wherefore to say live, never think thy master live. And ask of Cymbeline what boon I will. Fitting my bounty and my estate, I'll give it. Yea, though thou do demand a prisoner, the noblest is taken.
I humbly thank your highness.
Why stands he so perplexed?
What wouldest thou, boy? Notice him thou lookest on? Is he thy kin, thy friend?
He is a Roman, no more akin to me than I to your highness, who, being born your vassal, is something near.
Wherefore I him so?
I'll tell you, sir, in private, if you please.
Ah, with all my heart. What's thy name?
Bedell, sir.
Ah, thou art my page, my good youth. Walk with me, speak freely.
Is not this boy revived from death?
One stand another resembles that sweet rosy lad who died. I must be out. What think you?
The same dead thing? Alive?
Peace. Say further, he eyes us not, for bare creatures may be alike. Were it he, I am sure he would have spoken to us.
But we saw him dead.
Be silent. Let's see further.
It is my mistress, since she is living, time or to good or to bad.
Come, stand thou by our side. Make thy demand aloud. Sir, step you forth. Give answer to this boy and do it freely. Or, by the grace of it, which is our honor, bitter torture shall renew truth from falsehood. On, speak to him.
My boon is, sir, that this gentleman may render a boon he had that evening.
What's that to him?
Diamond upon your finger. Say, how can be yours?
Thou torture me to leave unspoken that which to be spoken to torture me.
Me?
I am glad to be constrained to utter that which tortures me to conceal. By villainy I got this ring, 'twas the honest jewel, and which may more further grieve you as it does me. A nobler man ne'er lived twixt dying ground. Wilt thou hear more?
All that belongs to it.
That Paragon thy daughter, for my heart drops blood, and my false spirits quail to remember. Give me leave, I faint.
Thy daughter, renew thy strength. I'd rather thou shouldst live, while nature will to die, ever I hear more. Strive, man, and speak.
Upon a time, O cursed the clock that struck the hour. It was in a mansion. It was in Rome, and I was at a feast. Oh, would our vines have been poisoned, at least the ones I had heaped ahead. The good
I
Posthumus...
stand on fire. Come to the matter.
All too soon I shall. Unless thou wilt grieve quickly. This Posthumus, most like a noble lord in love, and whom had a royal lover, took his hint.
and, not dispraising whom we praised, began his mistress's picture, which, by his picture being made and a mind put in it, either are brags for cracked kitchen trolls or you're proven unspeaking sots.
To the purpose!
Your daughter's chastity there begins. He spake of her as Diane had hot dreams and she alone were cold. Whereat I, wretch, made scruple of his praise, and wagered pieces of gold against this which he wore upon his honored finger, to obtain in sooth the place of his bed, and win this ring by mine cursed adultery. He, true knight, no lesser of her honor than I did truly find her, stakes this ring. Away to Britain post I in this design. Well may you, sir, remember me at court, where I was learned of your chaste daughter and the wide difference betwixt amorous and villains. Being thus quenched of hope, not longing mine Italian brain began your duller Britain operate most finely. And my vantage excellent, and to be brief, my practice so prevailed that I returned a similar proof, enough to make nobly an honest mad, by wounding his belief in her known, with tokens thus, chamber hangings, pictures, this her bracelet. Cunning how I got it. Nay, some marks of secret on her person, that he could not but think that her bond of chastity was quite cracked. I have taken the forfeit, whereupon methinks I see him now.
Aye, so thou dost, Italian. I'm me. This craven full of grievous murder. Now, king, give me cord, or knife, or some poison. It's enough for tortures ingenious. It is I, that all the abhorred things of the earth amend by being worse than they. I am Posthumus, that killed thy daughter. Villain-like here I lie, that cause a less villain than myself to do it, sacrilegious thief. The temple of virtue is she, yea, and she herself. Throw stones at me, cast mire upon me. Let every villain be called Posthumus Leonatus, being less villainy than 'twas. O Imogen, my queen, my life, my wife. O Imogen,
Please, my lord, you are here.
shall us have a plate of this? Thou swore from page no last that part. What? Does the world go round?
Oh, gentlemen, help! Mine and your mistress. Oh, my lord Posthumus, we never killed Imogen until now. Help, help, mine honored lady.
How come these staggers on me?
Wait, my mistress.
Oh, get thee from my sight. Thou gavest me poison. Danger fellow heads, breathe not where princes are.
It's the tune of Imogen.
The gods threw stones of salt on me. That box I gave you was not thought a precious thing of me. I had it from the queen.
It poisoned me.
I left out one thing which the queen did confess. If Bassanio had, said she, given his mistress the confection I gave him at cordial, she is served as I would serve a rat.
What's this, Cornelius?
The queen very oft importuned me to temper poisons for her, still purposing that the satisfaction of her knowledge was the killing of all creatures such as cats, dogs, and nosy. I, dreading that her purpose was of more danger, did concoct a certain stuff, which being took would cease the present power of life. But in a short time, the offices of nature will do their due functions. Have you taken it?
Most like I did, for I was dead.
There was our error.
This is sure Fidel.
Why did you throw your wedded lady from me? And now you're upon a rock and throw me, woman.
Linger like a fruit, my soul, the tree die. What? My flesh, my child? Wilt thou not speak to me?
Your blessing, sir.
So you did love this youth, I claim ye not. Get a motive for it.
Like here's that fall.
Do you prove holy water on me? Imogen, thy mother is dead.
I'm sorry for it, my lord.
Oh, she was not.
But her son is gone. We know not how nor where.
My lord, now fears from me. I'll speak tall. Lord Cloten, upon my lady's missing, came to me, foamed at the mouth, and swore, if I knew not which way she was gone, it was my instant death. By accident, had a feigned letter of my master's, then in my pocket, which directed him to seek her along the mountains near to Milford, where, in a frenzy, in my master's garments, which he took from me, away he post, with unchaste purpose, and with oath to violate my lady's honor. What became of him, I further know not.
Let me in the story. I still there.
Mary, cause for faith. Deny it again, noble youth.
I spoke it, and I did it.
He was a prince.
A most uncivil one. The wrongs he did me were nothing prince-like. And he did provoke me with language that could make me spurn the sea. If he could so rogue to me, I'd cut off his head, and I'm right glad he is not standing here to tell this tale of mine.
I'm sorry for thee. By thine own tongue, thou art dead.
That was the man I thought had been my lord.
Find the offender and take him from our presence.
Stay, Sir King. This man is better than the man he slew. Well descended as thyself, and hath more than merit in the band of cloaks that ever scar for. Let his arms alone. You're not born for bondage.
Wilt thou undo the work thou unpaid for? Wild soldier, by tasting our wrath, how of descent as good as we,
Didn't that expect too far?
and thou shalt die for it.
We will all die free. But I will prove that two ones are as good as I have given them out to be. My sons, I must, for mine own part, unfold the dangerous speech, though happily or for you.
Your danger's up. Not but his.
About it then, by thee. Thou hadst, great king, a subject who is called Bayshore.
What of him? He is a banished traitor.
Well, he doesn't have assumed the stage, indeed a banished man. I know not how, a traitor.
Take him hence, the whole world shall not save him.
Ah, not too hot. First, pay me for the nursing of thy sons, and let it be confiscated also as soon as I have received.
Nursing of my sons.
I am too blunt and salty. Here's my name. Ere I arise, I will prefer my son, spare not the old one. Mighty sir, these two young gentlemen, call me sons. My call sons. I am their father. You have the issue of your loins, my liege. Let us be together.
My issue?
Sure as you're your father's. I, old Morgan, and that Valaria soon we sometimes vanish. Your pleasure was my mere offense. My punishment itself, and all my treason, that I suffered with all the harm I did. These gentle princes, for such and so they are, these 20 years have I trained them up, such arts as they have as I could put into them. My breeding was, sir, as your highness knows. Their nurse, Urfile, whom for the theft I wedded, stole these children upon my management. I moved her to it, having received the punishment before, for that which I did then, beaten for loyalty, excited me to treason. The more abuse was felt, the more it shaped them to my end of stealing them. But now, where we came. Here are your sons again. I must wish two the sweetest companions in the world. The benediction of the heavens fall on them like you. For they were me too like heaven. The stars.
Thou weepest and speakest. The service that you three have done is more in life than that thou tellest.
Oh. This, most worthy prince, is yours. Strigadarius, my Codwall. This, your younger princely son. Codwall. Once he, sir, was left in a most curious mantle, which with some probation I can with ease produce.
The Darius had upon his neck a mole, the same with stars. It was a mark of wonder.
This is he, who hath him still that natural stamp upon him. It was wise nature's end in his donation to thee his evidence now.
What am I? A mother to the first of three? Never did a mother rejoice deliverance more. Oh, Amazon, thou hast lost by this a kingdom.
No, my lord, I've got 2 worlds by it. Oh, my gentle brothers that we just met. Never say hereafter, you were but true speaker. You called me brother, when I was but your sister, and I you brother, when you were so indeed.
Did you never meet?
I know, good lord. In that first meeting, love continued so until we thought to die.
Nobly doomed. We'll soon learn the freeness of a son-in-law. pardons the word to all. Thou comest not, Caius.
Happy be you.
The forlorn soldier so nobly fought would have well become this place in grace and thinkings of a king.
I am, sir, the soldier that did accompany thee through the war of Cymbeline. 'Twas a fitment for the purpose I then followed, that I was here. Speak, Yakima. I had you down and might well make you finish.
I am down again, but now my heavy conscience does think my need as individual. Take that life, beseech you, which I so often know. But first, the ring. And the bracelet. The truest princess that ever swore her faith.
Kneel not to me. The power I have on you is to spare you. The malice toward you to forgive you. Live, and deal with others better.
Noble dude. We'll soon learn the freeness of a son-in-law when he pardons the word to all.
Your servant princess, good my lord of Rome, call forth your soothsayer. As I slept, I thought great Jupiter appeared, in mine own kindred. As I woke, countless lay balls, make no collection. Let her show her skill in destruction.
Harmonium, here, my good lord. Read and declare thee.
When, as a lion's whelp, shot himself unknown without seeking fight, and me embraced by peace of tender air, and when from his stately cedar shall be lopped branches, which being dead many years shall revive, and be joined to the old stock and fresh to grow, then shall Posthumous in his miseries bring to me fortune, flourish, and peace and hope. Thou, Leonidas, art the lion's whelp, the fit and apt construction of thy name, being Leonidas, doth import so much. The peace of tender air, thy virtuous daughter, she called Molus air, and Molus Sabatimon Moliere, which Muller I divide, this most constant wife, who even now answering the real oracle, unknown to you, unstopped, or could about this most tender air.
This hath some seeming.
The lofty cedar, Roy, Cymbeline, personates thee, and thy low branches what thy sons forth, who by Belarus stolen, and for many years thought dead, and now revived, and into the majestic cedar joined, whose issue promises Britain peace and plenty.
Well, my peace we will begin, and Caius, although the victor, we submit to Caesar. And towards the Romans, promising to pay the wanted tribute, which we were dissuaded by our wicked queen.
You know, my father too, and didn't leave me to see this gracious season.
The fingers, the powers above, do tune the harmony of this piece. The vision which I made known to Lucius, ere the stroke, yet scarce cold battle, is now full accomplished, for the Roman eagle from south to west on wing, soaring up, lessened herself, and in the beams of the sun so vanished, which first showed our princely eagle, their imperial Caesar, shooting unite his favor with the radiant sunny, shines here in the west.
Laud we the gods, and let our crooked smoke climb to the nostrils from our blessed altar. Publish we this peace to all our subjects. Let a Briton and a Roman in sign wave friendly together. So, through Laud's town, march, and in the temple of great Jupiter, our peace will ratify, sealing it with feast. Never was a war did cease, ere bloody hands were washed with such a peace.